What's good? It's Chigozy. It's Tuesday, September 10th, 2019. Donald Trump fires John Bolton. That's the headline right now. You can see Donald Trump like a blurry part of his head right here, and here's John Bolton, the small-faced actor right here as well. And you see the two lightning bolts right above Donald Trump, aiming right towards his head. That's not a coincidence. They're doing this on purpose. The Phoenix with the two lightning bolts. This is United States by there too. That's what the United States is all about. Satanic gang. But we're gonna see how many days from John Bolton's birthday he was fired. I guess I'm procrastinating on doing that, but might as well do it now. Why am I procrastinating? Because there's just so much golden propaganda right now. iPhone 11 is trending, and why is it trending? Because it's a date with 22 numerology. It's the 253rd day of the year. The sum of the numbers 1 through 22 gives you 253, and Apple equals 22. And it's a date with a life lesson number of 31. That's the 11th prime. So Apple is releasing an iPhone 11 unveiling today. That's exactly why they're doing that. Israel's also trending. And I know Dwayne brought them to my attention as well. And it's interesting because right when he was saying that, I was on Instagram looking at this Palestinian activist's Instagram, which I'll share at some point, shows footage of how these people are being tyrannized on the Gaza Strip. And think about how they make the Gaza Strip look so bad that the Palestinians are evil. We must, keep attacking the Gaza Strip. I mean, come on. I'm the biggest Palestinian sympathizer that's not Palestinian you might meet. I always wish I could do more for the people and actually help. But it's like, what much can I really do? They're gonna keep being tyrannized by the Zionist Jews who run Israel. Trump fires John Bolton, updated at 510, federal 51. See, he's doing the eyeglass thing. John Bolton specifically, they use this actor to do the Freemason eyeglass holding thing all the time. He's the specific one they use. I see it a lot, and he's doing it here again. So I might as well let's get the John Bolton birthday out the way. If you ask me right now who is John Bolton, what position is he, I couldn't tell you. I couldn't tell you what John Bolton is or who he does. I know who he looks like. I've seen him before. National Security Advisor of the United States. And guys, I say this to emphasize a few things, that you don't have to memorize all this stuff. That, yes, it's good to know. Look at this 144 video, minute 44. Cut equals 44. When you're at 44, you get 144. Time 144. This guy's being fired. It's a killing number as well. Kill 44. They put this number on sacrifices and stuff like that. So that's why we get this minute 44 video as well. But what I was getting at is that you don't need to really be into the United States government to know what's going on. We're about to see how this guy's another actor without even knowing who he was. Exactly. John R. Bolton, National Security Advisor of the United States. You just want to find out his birthday. So he's doing it here. He always does his eyeglass. This is a Masonic pose. It's Masonic as hell, and you see how he's always. I was just saying how they always use him to do this. He's doing it here, and he was just doing it on CNN. Inside the thumbnail. I don't think we can see it anymore, but you saw it. Oh, he's doing it right here. See the thumbnail? See? He's doing it there. Here we have him, a different pose of him doing it. He's doing it again. Why is he always doing that? Does he just like doing this? No, he is a Freemason. He is an actor. He is instructed to do this. So we're seeing just through the pictures that your national security advisor is nothing else than a theatrical actor for the Zionist Jews. So we're going to see this guy's birthday, April 9th, Revelation 49. No, sorry, excuse me. That's when he was the advisor. That's not his birthday. I mean, it's still an important date. But we're going to do his birthday. From today to his birthday, he's getting fired. John Robert Bolton, born November 20th, 1948. Donald equals 112, and Donald Trump equals 48. So another man connected to Donald Trump. We just saw how Neil McGill Gorsuch equals 88 and 92. Supreme equals 92. Trump equals 29 reflection, and 88, essentially the reflection of 88. So we saw how Gorsuch connected with Trump. Now we get this guy born 11/20. Again, Zionist 112, Donald 112, Donald Trump 48. This guy born in 1948. See how this works? He was the 27th National Security Advisor from April 9th to September 10th. We're going to have to do that too. We're going to see how long he was and all that. Show you how it's a ritual. So, April 9th till today. We can do that first. And then his birthday. But understand, these people are actors. That's why this always works out. I really appreciate people who've been watching my videos and just seeing the patterns unfold again and again, because that's why I structure my videos in this way. If I keep just putting this information out, escorting you through the rituals, then that saves you time and effort, because you don't have to sit there and do it yourself, and you can see how it's all rigged. 154 days, 22 weeks. This is the 22 ritual. Today is the date with 22 numerology. It's the 253rd day of the year. The sum of the numbers 1 through 22 gives you 253. I had a whole video where I kept harping on about this. This is a point where we're seeing all these good examples. I still wasn't satisfied. I was like, I still want to see a lot of 22 rituals, because it's such a good pairing. And, I wasn't even happy with what we were seeing, although it was super coded. And you see here, this is why I was so fixed on it. It's not every year, the 253rd day of the year, that gives you 22 date numerology. But you see how it works this time. So I knew that they're going to do something on that. And now we get this guy being fired exactly 22 weeks from when he started. So his whole, that's the anniversary of it. But still important, the anniversary of that this year is 22 weeks. But we can look for 2018. But I'm glad I didn't put in 2018 at first, because then I would have missed that probably. So the 22-week anniversary of him being the National Security Advisor, 17 months, 1 day, 171 is the 18th triangular number, 74 weeks in 1 day, reflection of 147, like New World Order. I see counting the end date is 520 days, government equals 52, and prophecy 52. I want to see stuff like National Security Advisor, security, stuff like that. But before that, let's look from his birthday. We'll start afresh on a new screen. We'll do from his birthday till today. So it's November 20th birthday. That's his upcoming birthday. But I hope anyone new here, they understand the world they're living out. And if you don't get this video, I have plenty more videos. And you can always watch 2x speed to watch it faster. So 71 days from his upcoming birthday, he's getting fired. That's the 20th prime, death 20, Catholic 71, Jesuit 21, 2 months, 10 days, Saturn 21. It's also 10 weeks in 1 day, 101, the 26th prime, kill 26. But what I really see is this 2 months, 11 days, 211, the 47 prime, Trump 47, he's firing him by the numbers, Jesuit order 72. But this 2 months, 11 days, that's the 47 prime, Trump 47. I want to see what, again, fired, security. There's some low-hanging fruits here that we need to pick apart. So fired equals 33, 93, Saturn 93, 42, 30. The keeper of time, this is with Donald Trump, fired 33. I think security also equals 33. Is it either 33, 39, or both, or one of the two? 39. Here we go. Security 39. Security 51, like federal. And remember, the propaganda updated at 510. The propaganda updated at 510. Let's see if it's still updated. See, 510, like security. Security 51. John Bolton. You guys see his name, Gematria. And, this is not the order you exactly want to do it. You want to do the date numerology first, the name of the person. John Bolton equals 44 in a minute 44 video. When you write out 44 in the alphabetical order, you get 144. Sacrifice 46. Catholic equals 46 and 145, like John Bolton. This is definitely Catholic Church ritual. The Society of Jesus equals 91. It's 9/10. Just like how on the first we saw a lot of Society of Jesus rituals, we're seeing it again here. And we're seeing it earlier with the numbers. I just don't like to call it out right away because if I do that, I'll be doing it every single day because these are all Jesuit order rituals, but sometimes they're just so more overt than others. So John Bolton and Catholic have the same numbers, but Bolton equals 30 like fired, 84 like Jesuit, 78 like Jesuit. This is a Jesuit order ritual. This happens all the time. We just decode a random thing and it always becomes a branded Jesuit Catholic Church ritual. John equals 47. Here, 211 from his birthday. 2 months, 11 days from his upcoming birthday. The 47 prime. I'll write it out. Catholic equals. Catholic equals 71, 46, 145. It's 71 days from his birthday without the end date, and his name equals the same thing as Catholic. So you see how Jesuit equals 21, Catholic 71. We already went over this. And his name now equals the same thing as Catholic. It's like you get an indicator that tells you one thing, and then the rest of your indicators all scream the same thing. And you know that it's very mathematically improbable for this to happen all the time. And again, this is always what? White House, political, Capitol Hill type of propaganda. John Bolton being fired by Trump. It's all Washington, D.C., Catholic colony flavored propaganda. So it's that entire thing as well. And that's where you get most of these very overt Jesuit order rituals, besides in the sports. So, a little bit shaky, this decode. I don't know if it's supposed to be some little hidden hand type of thing he's doing. I know his hand's like on his heart. You could say he's doing a pledge, but like, why is this here? Is it like a hidden hand? I mean, we see him doing this. Now he's doing the hidden hand. I mean, it's just a Freemason. He's absolutely a Freemason. This is some propaganda that he's participating in. It's always that simple. That's why it's almost like just sometimes when you think of the point of my videos, it's again, I try to make it so simple. I'm just trying to show you how this is a bunch of propaganda from the Freemasons. And since you know that they run this nation, they run the vast majority of this world, to the point where you can just say this world, all these nations have Masonic influence. It's well documented that they do, and you say they love numerology, Kabbalah, they're practicing it with these staged photos. And then you see how it's always by their same numbers and pattern. I mean, you see how it's propaganda from primarily the Scottish Rite Freemasons, the Catholic Church, which is the Jesuit order, the Masonic order within the Catholic Church. That's who is involved in all this. And who's pulling the strings behind all this? The Zionist Jews. That's really how I think about it all the time. There's always more, there's always less, but you know what I'm trying to say. Apple turns it up to 11 with new iPhones. Even just look at the headline. Apple turns it up to 11. I still can't believe this ritual. I can't believe this ritual. It's a good ritual to remember. If anyone's asking you, look, 442, Saturn 42, female number 42, Eve biting the apple. They always like to use these type of flavors with this type of propaganda and distraction. 699 iPhone 11. I don't like to do this too much, comparing the 6 to and a 9, but 9 is an upside down 6. I'm thinking about how the first Apple computer was $666.66, and now we get the $699 iPhone 11. The sum of numbers 1 through 11 is 66 as well. I mean, it's just stuff like this. That's why NFL equals 66. Football game of 11 on 11.
Another foodie trip. Who even cares?
211 people. Thanks, Captain Obvious. Don't hate like their trip. Book yours with Hotels.
Yeah, that's me right here. No, this.
Basically everywhere.
I'm Captain Obvious. I love this. Only difference is that I wouldn't be wearing the Jesuit order colors like that. But yeah, it's me. I'm Captain Obvious. This entire channel, right, is me being Captain Obvious, right? It's fucking obvious that this fucking piece of propaganda with this actor, Tim Cook, who we've seen as just some branded agent from the Freemasons. I have a whole video on him. Look at this, minute 42 video. Updated at 4:42, right? And I'm Captain Obvious, so I'm telling you, it's Tim. If I'm Captain Obvious, what do you think Tim will sum to? 42. This is a Saturnian actor. This is some Saturnian propaganda. It is every single time. Always the numbers are Freemason 42, Jesuit 42. Zionism 42, Saturn 42, the meaning of life number 42. Why do you think they made it that way? This is the number for the Freemasons. 10 equals 42. Updated at 4:42 minute 42-second video. And look what happens when you write out 42 in Gematria. You get 142. Numerical propaganda. It's just perfect. We get the Captain Obvious commercial. That's the organic. I mean, it might not even be so organic. Who knows if they just didn't do that on purpose. Captain Obvious commercial, and look how obvious this is. 10:42. When you write out 42, you get 142 minute 42 video. Updated at 4:42. And, I'm trying to tell you how this is just from the Freemasons. I was just saying all this. I'm just trying to show you how this is coded. Numerical propaganda from the Freemasons. Freemason 42, Zionism 42, Masonry 42, Jesuit 42, Saturn 42, and it's right there. It's just way too perfect. And again, female 42, they use that pattern with Apple too. Eve bit the apple. That's the whole point of the whole Apple brand. It's that whole Genesis biblical stuff. I want to see what iPhone equals, though. I don't even know what iPhone equals. I mean, it's kind of sad. But you see how for this ritual, we didn't even have to see it. iPhone 67. Woman equals 67 in Jewish gematria, if I recall correctly. I'm not even trying to completely link that pattern, but I'm just pointing these kind of things out. It's kind of interesting. But they definitely have, or that might be 66. Female 67 in the Jewish cipher. iPhone 67. This could, because guys, these are always deep occult rituals. So that's why I call out that. I'm not here, shaming women or any of that stuff. This is the pattern that Apple likes to use. If you don't like this, then you'll stop using Apple's products. Even if you do like this, fuck Apple. That's what they do. But hey, I mean, if it works, it works. In this technology age, this gang runs it all. So I'm not the one to say don't use your iPhone anymore. What are you gonna do? Use Google, Android? These Zionist Jews over at Google. You want to use their shit? Yeah, go ahead. Oh no, you're gonna use Huawei's phone then? Huawei. What if they even made their own operating system? It's all from the Zionist Jews. It just doesn't matter. But I can go on that for another day. The iPhone 11 Pro and the iPhone 11 Pro Max will start at $999. The inverse of 666. You see what they're doing? And $1,099 and $199 is 46 prime. What a bunch of propaganda. Here in Cupertino, California, is where they're putting this shit out by the numbers. 10.2 inch, 102. As with the iPhone 11, Apple appeared to bow to more price-conscious consumers by announcing that the Series 3 Apple Watch, an earlier version, went on retail for just $199. Another 46 prime. It's funny. I am selling Apple's product. I'm sure if people are watching this video, getting ideas, you know what? If it means showing you what these people are exactly doing, fine. If giving them more sales means that at least people see exactly what these people are putting out by the numbers, I'll take that trade-off. So I think it's kind of organic that we finish there, because I'll just stop this video and then start afresh, talking about more CNN propaganda. Peace out.